good afternoon, good evening, depending on what when you are watching this video. Yeah, so I uploaded a way to format your book work to make it more easier and look more professional, so that you will not have to be toggling between pages to change fonts. When the customer tell you, I don't like this font, use a very bold font, use this one, use that one, use stylish font, change the color, do this one, and all those stuff. So I uploaded a video that will help you as a designer to do that without having any problem. When you do it in one, it affects everything. Not even when you do it in one, when you do it in that style created, it affects everything. Even though the page is 200, 2000, even though you have 50 something chapters, 100 chapters, it affects everything. Both the heading, both the subheading, anyhow you set it, it affects it. Both the body type and just everything. So this is a walkthrough of the video. I know most people will be confused about the video, so this is just a walkthrough of the video. So in the video, what we use or what I used in that video is an object style. So most people don't know that you can use object style in CorelDRAW, and it makes your work look more neater and very good. Though me, I don't design in Corel. I don't design my book work in CorelDRAW. I use InDesign. I'm a certified InDesign of designer, both Photoshop and Illustrator. So, but for quite a while before I changed application, I was using uh, CorelDRAW. So let me just cut out the long story and let's start. So first of all, let's say I want to give my margin. I do it automatically, so I don't know how people do their own. After I put just the ones at the edge, I do others automatically. So I can just go to, I clicking on one, I can go to this place and the preset guide and click. So you will see your 1 inch margin, or you can just go use presets and set it the way you like from here, this margin. So let's say we set the up side 2 inches, the down we set one, left one, bottom one, right other, then right one, only up 2 inches. You can set your grid and column, let's say column 2, but we are not using column. So let's just go preview, look at it. So done. Look at on the up is 2 inch and everything. So minus this, let's just start the style. So to bring out the style, the object style, we'll have to go to Windows, Dockers, then you will see objects. We'll need this. You need this very, very well in every design, book work, anything you are doing. Objects. This is not object style, but this object, you need it. Well, we'll talk more about master page maybe on another video, but you need this. You need to learn it. So let's go on object style. So this is the object style. So the one we are going to use is style, not style set. Style set is for objects, shapes, and all those things. So we'll go with these styles. Now in these styles, we need, let's say, let's give it a heading. Let's say we'll use heading. God is a designer. Uh, so let's say we'll use this. Remember, I didn't add any. It's still in area. So let's say we use this, and let's give this again as a subheading. Let's say God is a creative director as a subheading. Uh, okay, let me make only the God. Okay, yeah, let me make only the God capital creative director. All right, so This is the heading, this is the subheading. So now in creating this, even in InDesign, uh, we have character style. Now character style only affects one character. Character style only affects one character, but paragraph style affects everything. That is in InDesign. But in CorelDRAW, you will need the two. You will need the two. Let's say you create a heading on character style, you will need to create another paragraph style for that same heading. I don't know why it's like that, but I think it's an error. But that's just how it is. So let's create a character style. So let me show you what I mean. Let's say create a character style. Character style. So here now, in this character style, you will see that it has everything. The character style has everything here, but it doesn't have centralize and all those other stuffs. It doesn't have them. It doesn't have that. You just only have the superscript and subscript, all those things. That is just what it has. It doesn't have those things. So, in case let's say you are working in a text box now, so you can't centralize this. Understand? Of which you know that you will need to centralize. Maybe it's something that the customer tell you the headings, all headings must be centralized. You can't using just only character style. So let's say we name this to heading. So now this heading now let's use I don't know which font to use. Okay, let's say we use this no, let's use Antonio. Let's use Antonio, then maybe keep the size to 24. Now let's the font color, let's make it red. Understand? So you can add this if you want. This is a no fill, this is on the text though. The color to cover the text, something like that. But let's just leave that one. This is another this thing outline, but we don't need that line. So let's say this is what now we want to apply this heading now to this. No, so now we click on it. You see this apply to selection. You click on it. You see it has applied. So now if we increase the font to 50 and click on OK, it increases. Now check when you are using it in when you have used this same character style. Let's say when you have used this same character style in let's say all your chapters is 250 chapters, is 200 chapters, and you use this character style. So now you see that it makes your job so easy. Now, so uh, the same thing with this the subhead, the sub heading. So let's say we create a character style again. Uh, we click and create a subhead. I like numbering. I like naming my table, my sets. So subhead. Let me say I use a Minion Pro. It is installed in this. Okay, Minion Pro. So Minion Pro, and I want to use fill. So it's in black. Let me say I use a fill of pale yellow. Mm, Let me say I use a fill of pale yellow. All right. So this is a fill of pale yellow and with black. Let me make it thick black since it's just a test. Let me make it thick black. So now clicking on this, I click on apply to selection. You see it has changed. So now let's say you are using it in everything. You see everything becomes very easy for you. So now let me show you what I mean by now this is just I'm not using this in the text box. So let's introduce a text box to this. I will still take the same text. Let me cut and paste. Uh, cut paste. It will still carry that same character style. It will still carry it. So it will still carry that character style. So apply the selection and just in case apply the selection. So now you see that I cannot centralize this. I can do any other thing. I can shrink it, I can move it, I can do this, I can do that, but I can't apply any, let's say I can do any other thing I want to do. I can do anything I want to do. Anything at all I want to do, I can do. Understand? So, but I cannot centralize. I cannot centralize, which we will need it. We will need to centralize our text. We need to centralize our text. So now that's where we have to create a paragraph style. So create, which is that plus paragraph style. So now instead of a heading again, if I click on heading, it will cancel it. So heading 2. If you watch that video, you see where I do it. I just write it heading 2. Then same paragraph. Let's say paragraph. I'm not changing anything there. Oh. I'm not using anything there. I'm just creating it for it. Subhead, subhead 2. So now in this heading and subhead, the customer, remember the customer said he wants the text or the heading and subhead to be centralized. I don't want to use this. I don't want to use this. If you want to use it, maybe you can, to create maybe spaces and all those things within your work. But what I want is this centralized. So I click on the centralize. I click on subhead. I click on the centralize. Then if you go to up, you will see it says centralized. Now, what I will do is I will click apply to selection, click apply to selection. So now you see centralized. So now you can use this. Let's say our work, let me create another one. Just uh, God is good. Uh, understand. Let me just create headings. Let me just create headings since the subhead is still the same thing. Understand. So let me duplicate this. I'll duplicate it. We will just use it. So let me show you how it works. So now this God is good. I'll click apply, apply the heading or apply, come here, apply. You see it's bigger than the than the work. So come here, the same thing, apply, come heading, apply. It's still bigger. So just do the same thing. You get the idea. So now in this job now, when I come to this heading, if you watch in the paragraph, I can't add color or anything, only in the character style. So now in this thing, now let me change it to green. You see, I changed to green. Okay, light green, lemon, leaf green, this, that, or that. It changed immediately, and it changed for all of them. For all of them, you have it. You have 200 characters. You have 200 chapters. Everything it changes in all of them. So this is what we use to make your job very very easy. You will be happy with yourself that you learned this. As a designer using a CorelDRAW for book work, you need to learn this. You need it. It makes your job very very easy. Now this for the paragraph style and so you need to learn it. It's very very essential. You need to learn it. So now let me show you just a little bit on master page, just a little bit. I'll still go in depth into master pages, but let me just show you a little bit of it. So you can go to Windows, Dockers, and bring it up, objects, or if your own is here, you can go click on objects and objects. So now this is your object. Remember, we have just one page. Now this is your master page. This master page is very very sweet. If you watch, this is where your guideline is. Any guideline you are creating, even in all your document, this is where it is. It goes directly to the master page. That's why you can see it in every pages. So this is it. Now, to use master page, you need to create a page. Now you can create a page for all pages or odd. You can create for all master page, or which is all pages, or new master page layer for all pages. I will go in depth on this. I'll go in depth on this, but let's go more on the all master page. So let's click on create new layer. Now it has created a new layer. This is the layer. You can name it. Most of the time I even have more than I have 5 to 4 master page. So you can name it. But anything you add in this master page, it appears in every page, just like your guideline. This is a box, colored green, remove outline. So now we have text in this first page, but let's create a new page. You see, create, you see only the box, only the box, only the box will appear. Now, if I change the box color, it affects all the whole pages also. All the whole pages, it affects all the whole pages also. So you need to learn master page, and this in this master page is where I add my number, which is my page number. So let me add page number. You see, I'll click on layer, insert page number on all active page. Now in that master page you saw all pages and all pages, and now in your page in page number you are seeing in on all pages, you are seeing on even pages. You will get the idea later. I will go depth on in depth on it. So let's click on all pages. That's where we need it. So let me increase it a bit. So now this is our, let's say this is our page number. We have 8 pages of book work and all those. Let's say we have 8 pages. Now, when you go to 7, you change. Sorry, let me add it in the master page. It's not in the master page. It's on page 8. So click and drag down. Click and drag down to the layer. So now 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it appears in all pages. So even though I highlight the 2 and shift it down, take it down, let's say down here, in all pages, it affects them. So you can still shrink it. Your customer say it's too big, reduce this, that, no problem. You just reduce only one. It affects all of them. Affects all of them. So now this for this, and this is where I also add my backgrounds, both in my brochure and everything, if I'm using one template. So let's say I'm adding a background. I'll click on that master page layer, then double click on the rectangle. Let's just use a color pale yellow, and when you watch in all pages, it's still the same thing, pale yellow. And now in this master page you can arrange. If you watch the pale yellow, the background is on the bottom, while the page number is on the top, while the other one is on the middle. If I take this background to the top, the number is gone. The number will be below it. So make sure that it's under, your background is under, so that you will see other things. Yeah, so that's for it. So I will still go in depth on master pages, but I say let me do this one for people, because I saw someone, I went to town and I saw someone struggling with a book formatting and CorelDRAW, doing changing everything from page to page, complaining that the customer is giving him problem. This one, he say he doesn't want this font, he wants that one. So let me show you now on let's just use uh, let's just use a normal text. So let me show you everything. So maintain formatting, yeah, no problem. So now this is the book work. Now if you watch, it came with its own font. It's good to add your own font. in your pages. If you don't want to use character style, add. If you don't want to use character style, add. But it's going to be stressful. It is going to be really, really stressful. If you watch this one, it's using Palatino Latino type. So you can go to your font. Let's say we use the heading for chapter and use the other one for subhead. So heading, we change it, apply. We change this one, head, subhead, apply. Remember, we've already applied this thing, heading to it. We have already applied paragraph style to it. So that's why it's in the center. But to be sure, you can just do still apply and apply. All right. So uh, in this, so let's say we want to create a paragraph style for the body. Create paragraph style, normal, name it body, body text. Okay, so body text, you can set everything you want here, justify and all those things, centralized, just as it is now, it's centralized. If you watch now, it's centralized. The Okay, let me just take it this side. Let me take it this side. So it's centralized now, as it is now, it's centralized. So I don't like Palatino. I want to change it. I don't like Palatino. I want to change it. So I can't change it in paragraph style. That is the flop I'm talking about, the error I'm talking about in the CorelDRAW style. So I will have to create a paragraph style for it also. Paragraph, character style rather. Character. I'll still name it body too. Body text. Body text too. So now here is where I'll change my fonts. So I'll change it to Minion Pro 12. So now it's okay. Bold normal it's normal now. So I'll click apply, apply. I can just, you see it has changed. I can just click on the thing, on the whole thing, apply. But when I apply, everything change. Understand? So where I do this is maybe when I have not added any paragraph style at all. So I will just apply it to all of them, all the whole pages, so that they will know that they are using style. So that is how I do it. That is how I do it. So I apply it before I add any paragraph style. Then when I'm done, when the paragraph style has finished, then I apply. So apply and apply. It's still the same thing. And apply. So subhead, apply, paragraph style. It's still carrying it. So it's just to double check. So now we are done. So if you want this one also to have a paragraph, to have a style of its own, you can do that. To make it have a style of its own. Let's say you create a style, name it bold and all those things. So let's say plus paragraph. I'm not creating a paragraph style, I'm creating a character style for it. Instead, click and just name it bold, finish. Nothing again, because all these inside bold characters, they are supposed to be by the side. You can put and name italics and all those things. Italics, this one and that one, depending on the client and the things you did there. So CorelDRAW is not like InDesign. Maybe after the customer has finished adding his things in MS Word, CorelDRAW mostly scatters it. So to add for you, one way to run away from that is just to import it as it is. As it is. That is just one way to run away from it. Just import it as it was formatted in MS Word. That's one way to just run away from it. So that's why I imported it as already made formatted work when I imported it earlier. As in this thing now. I imported it as it is here. That is how I imported it. So how to do that? Copy, create your this thing, and just click Ctrl V, normal, maintain fonts and formatting. So you click on OK. Don't go on maintain formatting. Maintain, you can maintain the formatting, yes, but the fonts. So what if the person added italics and all those things? So how will you know? So this is why I use maintain font and formatting. So just click on OK, and this is just it. It maintains everything. So now I know which one is bold, which one is this, which one is italics, and all this. So all right, so that's just for this. So I hope you learned something from this. Once again, this is a design box from Owerri. So if you want to work with us or if you want to learn more, you can just DM us, and and we'll get to you. Okay, thank you.